You know those moments where frustration, self-doubt, or anxiety completely hijacks your brain? 1 second, you're fine. Next thing you know, your mind's spiraling, overthinking, and you're convincing yourself that your whole life is falling apart. And then before you know it, you're on the phone ringing your mates, Ben and Jerry, and you're face first into a bowl of cookie dough. And the worst part? Once that you're in that loop, it feels impossible to snap out of it, doesn't it? But what if I told you that the emotional reaction that you're experiencing only lasts 90 seconds? And after that, you're the one keeping it alive. I used to be the king of spiraling. Something would go wrong, and then I'd spend hours stuck in frustration, replaying every single little detail in my head, fuming and wanting to face plant into a bucket of chicken and a pint of wine. Nothing wrong with that. And you already know how that ends, don't you? One bad moment turns into an entire day that's lost to stress, self-doubt, and overthinking. But then I found a neuroscience-backed trick that rewires your brain in real time, no fluff, no think positive, just a simple process that actually works. And once I started using it, game changer. Now, if we haven't met yet, my name is David. I'm a certified life coach and master trainer. And my goal to help you get unstuck and take action so you can dust off your crown and your cape and feel like you are first place in your own life. And if that's what you need, hit like, hit subscribe, because I'm here to give you the real no bullshit tools that actually move you forward in life and help you get unstuck. So by the end of this video, you'll have a 90-second reset technique that interrupts negativity, rewires your brain, and shifts you from stuck and spiraling to focused and back in control. If you don't learn how to shift your mindset fast, here's what happens. Go figure. One bad moment turns into a bad hour, turns into a bad day. A bad day turns into feeling like you're stuck in a constant loop of frustration and doubt, and that sucks. And you've already seen how that plays out, haven't you? Because you tell yourself you'll get back on track tomorrow, and tomorrow looks exactly the same. Been there, done that, probably got the t-shirt. And the worst part is it's not even real. It's just your brain recycling the same emotional loop because no one ever taught you how to break the cycle. And that ends today, my friend. I'm going to share with you the 90-second reset technique of how to stop a negative spiral in its tracks. So first thing, I want you to pause and acknowledge for about 30 seconds, because the first thing that you need to know is when you feel a negative emotion, the chemical reaction only lasts for 90 seconds. After that, it's just you replaying it. Here's what I want you to do instead. Pause, literally stop whatever you're doing. Just in your tracks and name what you're feeling. So I feel frustrated, I feel anxious, because the second you name it, you create distance from it. Step number 2 is to breathe and observe. All zen for about 30 to 60 seconds, because your emotions don't live in your head, they live in your body. So the moment that you shift your focus from the story in your mind to the physical sensation, the emotion naturally starts to fade. So I want you to try this. Take a deep breath in for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 8, and find out where you feel it. Do you have a tight chest or a clenched jaw, tension in your hands? My jaw is the worst. And then observe it. No judgment, just notice it. Step number 3 is to redirect and rewire. So now that you've broken this loop, it's time to shift into action. Dust off the cape and the crown. And ask yourself, okay, well, what's the smallest action that I can take right now? Stand up, stretch, shake it off, as Taylor once sang. And the second that you move, you break the loop. I want you to think about these questions going forward. Where in your life do you keep replaying the same emotions over and over again? And what happens when you break the cycle? Pay attention to it. Now, inside my free school coaching community, we had a deep dive session on rewiring your mindset, and the shifts were insane. And it was a fantastic experience. And maybe you weren't there for that one, but for the next one, you don't have to miss that. And because I want you to actually see results and create transformation, I've also dropped my Empowerment Blueprint course worth £497 inside my community for free. No catch, just results. The link's below. Click to join and let's get to work, because you deserve to be empowered, unstuck, and move forward. I'll see you in the next video.